Thank you, Mike. Thanks for doing this on a Monday night, Dat. Thanks for having us here. Wow, what a week. You know who declared he was running for president again? Yeah, I know. Seems like news that's more for Halloween. Scary. But my big question is, why does he want to be president again? Why would anyone want to be president at all? It's a rough job. It's thankless. You see the before and after photos of like Bush and Obama. They've aged 20 years. It's a tough job. And if anyone should know, it's me. I was president of my 5th grade stamp club. That was hard. I had to run a meeting once a month.
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah. And I was also keeper of the stamp club grab bag that we would pass around after every meeting. All the little kids would stick their grubby paws and grab a stamp. And then, they probably went home and threw it away. But I was a corrupt president, like Trump, and I rigged the grab bag thing somehow so that I would get the stamp I wanted. It was a stamp from Mongolia, because I knew none of the other kids would appreciate it. They would just take it home and throw it away. They wouldn't appreciate a stamp from halfway across the world. I mean, if that stamp could tell a story, it would tell a story of a guy paying his water bill in Mongolia. Very, very exotic. But Mrs. Henricks found out my plan, my stamp gate, and impeached me. Yeah. Made me rest my head on my desk and think about what I did. Yeah. Mostly I was pissed off that I got caught. That was my last leadership role. It was also my last overt criminal act, I think. I was very traumatized by it. I wouldn't be good at crime. One time in high school, I was at Six Flags. Bought a cool Japanese flag bandana because it was the 80s, and in the gift shop, and made the mistake of putting it on before we left the gift shop, and I threw away the receipt, and I was nabbed by security. I was shaking for the rest of the day. I didn't steal it. I was innocent, but I was very traumatized by that. Where was I going with that? Trauma.
Yes.
Trauma. I am a pro, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not a criminal. I wouldn't be good at crime. I'm just smart enough to know I'm not smart enough to get away with it. Mostly, I'm too lazy to be a criminal. Crime seems like more work than work. For work, you just go there 9 to 5, you zone out, and then you go home and zone out. But when you're a criminal, you're on call 24/7. You are meeting shady characters in abandoned warehouses, with or without guns. You are casing joints. You are constantly making plans. I am not a planner. I'm a fly-by-the-seat of my pants kind of guy. And I believe the term is, if you can't do the time, you shouldn't do the crime. I wouldn't be good in prison. I know I look pretty tough, but I don't think I would do well there. Not enough me time. It's really, I feel like prison is more of an extrovert scene. You're showering with your prison mates. You have at least 2 or 3 cellmates, and one of them may be visiting you in the middle of the night. I don't, and you have to join a gang. I'm not a joiner. I'm a lone wolf. And an introvert. I still don't know why. I've never understood why. What's that? Being put in the hole. Why that's punishment. Me, first day of prison, I'd be like, Garçon. Yes. So, what's this solitary confinement I hear about? And how can I get that? I see. Shank, the weakest looking one here, you say. Which one is that? Oh, it's me. Oh. Can I shank you? Did I use that wrong? Don't hit me. And that's another thing. I'm not violent. I'm not violent enough. You know, and I've never understood death threats. Why? If you really want to kill someone, don't warn them. Let them think that everything's hunky-dory. They're like, no one's going to kill me today. Bam. I've never understood it. And you got to be careful of the death threats that you don't get. I have never gotten a death threat, and I cannot sleep at night. Terrifying. But someone told me that I look more like someone who would make a death threat than get a death threat. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. I was Jim McCaffrey. And I'll hand it off to our next host, live from the studio, Denise Winkleman.